Hello, everyone. It's Jason. All right, all right. How are we doing this evening? Because we got part two of my thoughts, which I think I'm going to start calling my two Satoshis when I do videos like this. And my two Satoshis tonight is Theta TV, one of my favorite platforms. I watch the game streamers most of the day, and I'm actually watching Crazy for Cryptos, and he was talking about Satoshi Nakamoto and how he thinks it's Sergei Nazarov, which I think he has a part. And that made me think of something I was thinking the other day. And every time I say think, you have to do a shot. Just kidding. Um, what if Bitcoin was done by the federal government, the CIA or Homeland Security or something like that? It's an interesting concept, and there's nothing to say that Sergey and a couple other engineers or whatever were all part of it, and they decided to hide it behind the white paper and the name. But just interesting. Um, I just love the whole thing. I remember back in the early or mid 2010s trying to figure out how to buy Bitcoin. You know, back then you had to mine it pretty much. And I've kind of been following it since then, and about 3 years ago started finally buying it. Thank God. Um, but where am I going with this? Bitcoin evolved, gave us Ethereum, gave us Chainlink, and now we're starting to see other coins come of age, and things like the Celsius network and Alex Mashinsky, who I think is doing things absolutely right, and Theta TV, which is just a fun platform I hope works. But it also has to develop, and that made me realize tonight I think they need to redo their interface because the growth is coming on fast. Crazy for Cryptos was talking about how Mystery Science Theater 3000 is on 24/7. But their interface with that, I think, kind of needs to be like YouTube, Netflix, etc. So you can see like TV, movie, gamers, and myself. I want to do a van life slash crypto channel and do some gaming on the side to reach out to the community, which is kind of crazy, but so am I. And, you know, drive around the country and do collabs with other people. Like, I think it'd be cool to go do a digital asset news down in Texas, meet up with Rob, or I don't know how I'd get my van to Thailand to meet up with Crazy for Cryptos, or England to do Coin Bureau, Chico out in California, which, by the way, I used to live in California, so that'd be kind of cool. I still have an uncle and aunt out there and some cousins. Um, but yeah, that's my two Satoshis. It's time for Theta to change their interface as they grow. And I think for my great idea, they should give me a stream key so I can start making videos on there. And with that, I say, all right, all right. Let's all get unbanked. I wish and pray that every individual person out there would get 0.28 BTC. I know everyone's a big fan of institutional investment in BTC, but think about it. Apple could buy every Bitcoin out there with their cash reserves, or Amazon, or Tesla. And that's not good. We need to get as much BTC in the hands of individuals as possible, in my opinion. So, with that, looking forward to November, and hopefully, I'll be getting a PC so I can up my streaming game, and gonna use some old phones for video capture, and got my eye on a cheap van, so who knows where we'll end up in November. Besides maybe a shutdown the way things are going. But we got the election next week, and that'll be very interesting. And hope you enjoyed the video in the dark. And all right, all right. Good night.